Good Tuesday night, everybody. It's going to be March, and we have a March storm system that's going to be coming in to the region on Thursday through Friday, and it's a very interesting system. Very tough to predict what's going to happen, but this is the origin of it right here. You got two features, one to the north, one to the south, and they're very impressive features on the water vapor, and I'm going to get into now what I think is going to happen. So here's our features in the upper air. Just very quickly, what's going to happen is these features are going to race across the country, cause precipitation to break out ahead of them, but the issue is there's a big block to the north, so this has to then redevelop along the eastern seaboard, and you'll see that happen right here. So here's our low to the west. This will then should rapidly redevelop along the eastern seaboard, and the question is, where's it going to rain and where's it going to snow? And to answer that question, we have to take a look at some of the dynamics going on. So for example, this is going up to 18,000 feet in the atmosphere. What I'm showing you is spin in the atmosphere. And this is called your upper level low right here. So what's going to happen is, depending on where this upper level low forms, you're going to see very heavy snow likely break out to the north of this upper level low, which could be northern Pennsylvania, maybe northern New Jersey. And I think the sweet spot's going to be the Catskills, Massachusetts, northwestern Connecticut, maybe even the Poconos. They get a really good dumping of snow from this, because I think the dynamics are really going to cause this precipitation to really change over. So what's happening is, as this low takes over, here's the rain. Okay, this is now Thursday night. But as this rapidly deepens, and this should rapidly deepen, and as long as it's in the right spot, it's going to pull down cold air from the upper atmosphere, and it should change a lot of rain to snow. And again, I think this is the epicenter up here. And anybody down in North Jersey, New York City, we have to wait and see. But indications are that the snow could make it down as far south as the North Jersey area. So we're going to have to take a look at that. And what's happening is, these are temperatures now at just over 2,000 feet in the atmosphere. So I want to try to show what the model's trying to indicate at the time of the storm. So at this point, we're moving in, and here comes the storm to our west. You'll see it's very warm ahead of the storm. But as it rapidly deepens, you can see it's pulling in colder air, even lower in the atmosphere. And that's why I'm expecting that there could be a changeover if this model is correct. Yes, at the surface, it still might be just above freezing, but if you get at this level in the atmosphere, which is 925 millibars, you start to see it cooling. That indicates the column is cooling, and that supports the snow situation that we're seeing here on the North American model. And what happens is, this would be rain changing to snow on early Friday morning, and then this will just linger most of the day Friday, and then try to pull out early Saturday morning. And this model just has New England getting crushed. I mean, look at the duration of this event. It moves in, and you're talking about a 24-hour event of snow. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen. This will jump around a lot over the next several days. But again, the key is going to be to watch where this upper level low is and the positioning of it. Now, what I always like to do in situations like this is look at analogs. So what are historical dates that might look similar? This is a blend of a lot of the analogs right here, showing the probability of 4 inches or more of snow. I'm showing because I think it gives a good idea of where it could snow with this system. And again, that epicenter from New York State into Massachusetts, I really think is a good spot, the higher elevations especially. And then you see the hint of it bleeding down into the Poconos in northern New Jersey. A couple of good examples are 1982, April. You could see this is where the storm was. It was an inland storm, and then it redeveloped along the coast. And if you look at the temperature profiles, they actually, compared to the GFS on the left here, were fairly similar. It's a little colder in 1982, but the key is this storm dumped a significant amount of snow in southern New England and even North Jersey. So let's see what happens. I'm going to have my first prediction out tomorrow, but at the end of the day, I really think we're going to see some impressive dynamics that in the next 24 to 36 hours, we're going to really be able to hopefully nail down what happens with this forecast.